welcome to Smash, your weekly dose of metal, punk and hardcore. I'm John, and tonight we are actually joined with I Choose Violence. That song just then was I Choose Violence. On the top was Bring the Horizon Kool-Aid, but they get enough plugging. We'll talk to I Choose Violence straight away. How you doing, boys? In the studio we have them in. We have Michael and Cameron.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Very good.
I'm Michael, vocalist of I Choose Violence.
Cameron, I'm guitarist and sometimes vocalist of I Choose Violence.
Sometimes vocalist is in backing or as in
Backing.
has taken up some...
like
doesn't
every
take
now and
my
then
spot.
we need a bit of additional pump to the vocals. I'll jump in.
Yeah.
Have you done actual
good
lead
enough.
vocals, or do you mean you just kind of...
There's spots where he shares or takes over some little spots, so yeah, I don't know.
It's joint when I'm in. But
Joint, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stop so I can just hear him sing for a bit. So.
Oh, nice. So there is 5 of you in the band, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you want to give a shout out to the other guys that could not make it tonight?
Nah. Nah, yeah, I will. Yeah, Jake, Dylan, and Jared. I just want to say fuck Jared because he doesn't like Black Dahlia Murder, so.
He doesn't like Black Dahlia Murder?
No.
What do you mean?
Just doesn't like him. It's just not his thing, so I'm just going to forever dig him for it
Yeah,
until he likes him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well,
hey, Jared.
who doesn't like... But he likes other sort of deathcore and,
Yeah, death metal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he does, just not that one, so.
Ah, okay. All right. So, we'll get into the formation. How did you meet those guys? Is he going to be in the band for much longer now that he doesn't?
I give him a shit every bloody day, one way or another, and, we're in a group chat and he usually doesn't see it, and then I just wait for him to see it, and then, and he hasn't left yet.
So is he... Yeah, so the band group chat, is that just pinging every single...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty bad.
And you get... Is there, there'd be one member that never sees anything, there'll be
Jared.
one or two that'll, just ham on it,
Yeah.
and then others...
We actually have 2 group chats for the band, and one just has, an extra member that writes stuff with us sometimes, or helps us record, or helps us with gear and sound. That's what, musical gear,
Yeah.
to clarify. Yeah.
You kind of need that. You need, one chat for just shit talk, and then another one that's actually down to business.
Well, every single chat we've made has turned into shit talking, so now we just use Google Drive to.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You always get someone who's like, I was in the group chat, and I'm not siphoning through 176 messages just to get to that one bit of info that I need.
But credit where credit's due. Jared will sit there and scroll, and you'll see him liking
Oh,
for
okay.
a whole fucking hour.
Actually, I'm a little bit like that too, actually. I'm like, all right, let's catch up on the group chat,
But
and you'll
I
go
think he's
through
too
it.
fatigued
and you
after
have
that, and then just doesn't write anything. It's just thumbs.
Fair enough. Yeah, the thumbs. Yeah, you have to do the reply to each comment.
You asked before how we met everyone.
Yeah, the formation.
So this was originally a little studio project that I was working on, and I had no intention of turning
That's
live.
how a lot of projects are starting these days. Yeah, heaps.
Yeah, well, because I wrote most of the stuff on guitar at first, and I had no guitarist. So I met Dylan, the bassist. He was in my previous band, Amoral.
Yep.
So I was just like, hey, come back. And he just joined me. Simple as that. Jared, his name on Instagram is Blast Beats. Something about Blast Beats, Taylor. So I said, hey, you got Blast Beats in your name. Do you want to join this band? And he said, yeah, man, I'll come give it a go. And he was just in. So for a bit there, I was playing guitar until Jared.
We found the drummer. That seems to be the hardest part.
Technically
especially in Adelaide.
first. And then he's like, I've got a guitarist friend, which was Cam. And then my partner mentioned something about Jake, the other guitarist, and I asked him, and then he was in. So
Awesome. Are you all from the same area, or is it like a
nah,
all around Adelaide?
literally every direction.
Where do you rehearse? Do you have a rehearsal space, or do you kind of mix that up?
Where is it? Sunset.
Oh, Sunset. Yeah, down south. Yeah.
But then we're going to SAP.
House of Sap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Moving to SAP, I should say.
Yeah, House of Sap I think's great. It's just whether you live up north.
Yeah. Nah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, 2, technically 3. Yeah, northeast. 3
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I live in Glenelg, but whenever they want to jam at House of Sap, I'm like, yeah, I'll make the trip. It's good. It's good rooms.
Yeah.
It'll be good when they start doing gigs there again, because I noticed they started cleaning it up again, so I don't know if they're going to...
Yeah.
Have you
That'd be
heard
cool.
something...
No, I haven't heard anything of that.
Did you get to any of those gigs they used to have there beforehand?
I feel
They
like
used to
I
open up
did.
the roller door. They didn't do them very often, but when they did, they were good. They were a little bit more sort of family vibe, like barbecue sort of thing.
Oh, well.
But they had a good stage. They had good gear. It used to be fun, yeah.
Definitely hit him up and get that going again if they're not.
Well, I just don't think he can be fucked. I think he's happy just...
I'll do it then. Listen, Reno.
Yeah, all right. I wonder if he's listening. He might be. Anyway, all right. So we are with I Choose Violence on Smash, and we're going to get into the artist picks. We're going, so do you want to tell us, do you remember what you picked? I reckon you would.
Well, it's Deep in the Willow now. That's the one we're going with?
No, we're actually going with the other one first.
Everything is quiet
Because
now.
we played Deep in the Willow. We always play that. So we thought we'd give it a bit of a break. Well, for now.
I'm going with this one because it's literally all I listen to lately.
Knock Loose? Is it, so have you always been a fan of Knock Loose, or is it just more these last couple singles or EP beforehand?
It was Different Shade of Blue that got me into them. Before I could not stand them. And then I went back.
Was it the vocals?
I don't know what it was.
Because I hear a lot of
hated
people.
the name. I think, and now I love it. I'm like simple, effective.
Yeah. I reckon from a lot of people, they're like, oh no, it's the vocals. I just can't get over that. And then
I love the vocals.
I'm definitely a
Angry
fan.
little man. I don't know if he's little. He looks kind of standard size in real life. So
standard size in real life. Did you get a chance to see them at what was it? Not Fest.
Yeah.
You went across. Oh, how was that? I missed it. So we'll talk about that before we get into the song. Actually,
they were really good. They were basically the only band I went for. And
I've actually forgotten who the headliners were because I remember Knock Loose, Alpha Wolf, and a few of those bands I wanted to see. But right, of course, Parkway.
Yeah, I ended up watching like most of the bands anyway, and they were all good. But I went there for Knocked Loose, and they were great.
So was that would have been the Melbourne show?
Yeah. I feel like they're a better band in smaller settings, though. Like they still sound good, but like smaller.
Knocked Loose, huh?
Yeah,
they would be. Oh, have you seen them in a small one, or you just
Enigma?
Oh, a few years ago. Yes, I missed that one.
Yeah.
I was sort of only just getting into them around then, and I don't know. I just missed that show for some reason, and it would have been.
No, it was great. It was them and Jesus Piece.
Far out. They've just got nominated for a Grammy. They're getting some.
Jesus Piece?
Nominated. Didn't win. They didn't win. I don't even know if the Grammys have even happened. I don't think anyone cares. But I did see them post about them being nominated, being like, fuck oath.
It's bizarre.
Metal. Yeah,
good on them.
I think they're in the metal category, and they'll be with someone like the Foo Fighters, and then something that's not metal.
Yeah, one of the new Metallica singles. Like.
Well, that's it. They got No Hope. Metallica released something. So
yeah,
they've got the album of the year by the Grammys. Anyway, let's get to Knock Loose. This is Everything Went Quiet on Smash. Alright, we are fucking throwing down in the studio with I Choose Violence. Got the boys in here, throwing down to their own song. We're enjoying it. That one was What Is Dead, It May Never Die. Before that was The Gloom in the Corner with New Order. Before that was their choice Knock Loose. Big fans of those. So any other influences you'd say been influencing the I Choose Violence sound at the moment?
There's kind of always been a lot, but the main ones back in the day when I started writing was like, my personal inspirations were. Sorry
to interrupt. Yeah. The single, when did you write that? So how, like, in context, what were your sort of...
This one?
Yeah.
Or the EP? Like
the EP.
Whole EP.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, the EP.
When did we write it? What?
Yeah, sort of what time was that? So is that like a couple... Well, you're writing it like 2 years ago, so you're listening to sort of different stuff, or...?
No, I still listen to the same shit. Super autistic. There's like 4 bands that I will religiously listen to.
Yeah.
Which are currently like Knocked Loose, Cattle Decapitation.
Cattle Decapitation?
Or actually...
They were here just recently, weren't they?
Yeah. September last year.
Yeah.
My current 4 actually is Incendiary, Knocked Loose, I Am, and Kublai Khan.
Right.
But I'm more Black Dahlia, Cattle Decap, Carnifex.
Carnifex, yes.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah.
So
that's all the inspiration currently, basically.
and has always been pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? What about that was Michael?
Mine's weird because I was a bit of a prog nerd in high school.
Oh, nice.
And that's and that still is persistent. But then I started listening to more like dum music, I guess, when I joined the band.
That's what we call it.
And dum music. So that's what you call?
Yeah. So it turned out I was really sick. So then it was like last year I started listening to like Knock Loose and everything, and then really grasped onto that. But my whole thing was like big like Protest the Hero, like Between the Buried and Me.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Protest the Hero, yeah.
If you're like playing a bunch
Between
of notes,
the Buried and Me and stuff
sick.
like that.
I like notes.
Yeah,
so
you like notes.
We might get that a bit later on.
So you're a bit of a sweeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I told him for like a year now he can add as much of that as he wants, but
I can't be fucked learning that. That takes a lot of time, a lot of discipline.
And then I have to replicate it live. And
Yeah.
Time again. So we'll stick to Dum Dum for now.
Yeah, that's what I prefer, being a rhythm guitarist. Live's a bit more fun. You don't have to worry about anything. Well, as much.
Yeah.
So when you said the progressive bands you were listening to, what were they? What were those ones?
Yeah, so that was like that Protest the Hero between
you
the
did
me.
say
Like,
that.
so it's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
like the top ones were prog metal, but they still had like that metalcore influence, I suppose. Yeah, like Human Abstract, things like that. So just metalcore, but with a lot of notes.
Widdly diddly.
A lot of widdly diddlies. Like it was mainly like Dream Theater, Opeth. That was sort of my first step into it.
Yep.
Still persistent.
And then breakdowns kind of
then
came in and
breakdowns
took
were
over.
sick as. I was like a few years ago, I was like, nah, Parkway suck. But now,
Now Parkway sucked.
Yeah, what album changed? What album?
Horizons.
How much of our Parkway do you listen to?
Horizons and Killing with a Smile is like as far as I go.
Peak.
Yeah.
Properly listening to Horizons.
I still don't mind Deep Blue though.
Oh yeah,
Deep Blue's
there's a
right.
few good songs in Deep Blue.
Atlas was okay, but then I honestly don't even know. Don't even think I listened to the last album actually.
Is it Glitch?
Yeah,
I should have put Glitch as my
Oh god,
it's rough.
Sorry, Parkway. They're really nice people.
we would have complaints. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, they are. They're good dudes. and I kid. I mean, if Parkway offered you a show, I doubt you'd be like, nah, you guys suck.
No,
now.
I'd tell them they have to play Killing with a Smile.
Is this the Horizons tour or what? Otherwise,
I'll play if you do Horizons.
what about sort of like local bands? Is there sort of local bands you're digging at the moment?
I personally
Playing
like
with?
a lot. Like we've got
Too
a
many
good
to
little
choose from?
friend. Pardon?
Too many to choose from.
Yeah. Actually, I was just.
Is that why when I asked you for another one, you were like, "I just play asses. It's too hard to."
Yeah, because I've like.
I'm going to snub too many people here if I only pick one.
My favorite, I suppose. Well, I've got different favorites. So it's like Freedom of Fear is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Bifurcation,
They're
we play
doing
with them
things.
a lot.
Yeah.
Like Scratch Lines.
But they play a lot. Bifurcation.
Oh yeah.
They just play a lot in as it is. Yeah. I mean, everyone's played with them.
I don't know. It's like too hard to pick. Like we've just Ectasis. They're fucking sick as well.
Their EP last year was so good. I love it.
I can't. Like just too many.
That's fair enough.
I
That's
actually
what-
like all my, and I'm friends with most of them, as I said. So I like all my friends about Custodian.
Yeah.
Like-
We're playing them a bit later on because they're playing a show this weekend.
Oh yeah, with Scratch Lines. And,
Yes,
and
yes.
Bifurcation.
Yeah. And they're coming up in the playlist.
Hell yeah.
No surprises there.
Because there's not too many metal, punk, and hardcore shows going on, so we can fit them all in. Well, that's just in Adelaide. So we might as well get straight back to it. This is I Choose Violence. This one's Trial by Combat off the album, the EP, with the same name. We got Smash Boys in the studio. We're going to keep talking a bit of shiz after this. So enjoy this one here. There you have it. That was Scratch Lines' brand new one from their brand new EP, Death Tyrant, as I've been saying it earlier.
Death Tyrant.
Death Tyrant. I have been saying, pronouncing
Sanguine.
the bands and the songs pretty silly tonight, but that's as I do here on Smash. This is your weekly dose of metal, punk, and hardcore on WOW FM, 100.5 FM in SA or wowfm.org around the world. We do have a text line if you want to text in, 0493 291 005. We have I Choose Violence in the studio. And we're going to get them to read out today's weather.
100.5 Wow Weather Update.
It was only 22 today.
All right. Okay. Michael from I Choose Violence.
Today was shit. Wednesday, 23. Thursday is getting shitter, 27. Friday and Saturday got 61 hours of Minecraft because it's 30 and 31 degrees. So make sure your aircon's set at 0. And Sunday and Monday don't matter because you'll be too tired.
How many hours fitting into those
61 over 2 days.
61 over 48? I like that. It can be done if there is a way.
If you don't blink and you don't sleep, it's one day. And like when you go to sleep, that's the next day. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Fuck the weather. It's gonna be shit. I hate summer.
So you're a winter type person?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be hating this then. The mugginess.
That's fine, but Saturday's not looking too good.
Still long sleeve weather.
Yeah, it is long sleeve weather.
Yeah.
Long sleeve and shorts.
It's your usual attire no matter what, pretty much?
I'm just a gym short person now, to be honest.
Gym or mosh shorts?
Gym.
The gym. Oh, yeah, mosh shorts.
I need gym shorts with zips in the pockets. Autism. Can't do mosh shorts no more. My friend has a rule. He hates people that play shows in mosh shorts, and that was probably a decade ago. He told me that, and it's just never left my mind. So I just don't really wear mosh shorts anymore.
I reckon about a decade ago, everyone was wearing mosh shorts.
Yeah,
I haven't seen them. I don't really see them at all anymore. Every band had them. They were like the first piece of merch you had.
I think we're gonna do some just because
Well, you got to do some of that shit sometimes. Whatever.
Just do 20 of them.
Do you have much merch? Do you want to plug some merch? What merch do you have out there?
We've only got 3 designs at the moment, and we're all selling everything for
I've
cheap.
seen those though. They're good. They're not boring. They're not just like little logo in the corner.
No, we've got a pink shirt that has just the I Choose Violence logo on it, and then we've got long sleeves with the Trial by Combat EP art. Still got a few of those left, and then we've got this one we call the Demon King, which is like a demon king and 5 guys worshipping him. So
and plenty of stubbies. Shout out to Jared.
Stubby holders.
Yeah, Jared stubbies.
Yeah, he wanted some stubby holders, so now we have a lot of them.
And we had the minimum order at the time was 100, and I think in the year we've sold 50. So this is slowly gone. Yeah. Sometimes I throw them out in shows and just. Yeah, so if you want a stubby...
Everyone's going to have their drink with their I Choose Violence stubby holder by the end of the gig.
Yeah, we'll just make them get it, or we'll just give them away at the door at Heavy SA or something. Just don't want them anymore. But yeah, all our merch is cheap at the moment because we forgot to do the whole Black Friday thing, so we're just keeping it.
Yeah. Okay, so where do you get your merch from? Do you have the big cartel, or do you just...
No,
just direct?
Not yet. I haven't done any of that shit yet, but we will this year. Just directly DM us or come to our shows by buying tickets as soon as you see them released.
And the next show is only about 2 weeks away, I reckon. Yeah. Oh, maybe 3. Maybe 3.
18 days. Whatever.
Yeah, that's
2.5 weeks.
A little bit. Yeah, there you go. Let's plug that show a bit more.
Let me pull out the list of bands.
Let's do it. Yeah. How many is it?
24.
24. I was about to say 27. I was on the 27th. 24 on the 27th.
For $27 as well, basically. So
was that a coincidence?
No, we'll just keep costs low. Try to get people in. Okay. I think this is the whole lineup. All right, hang on.
It's missing outsider.
Oh yeah. Okay, so in alphabetical order we have Apocalyptic Annihilation, Broken Loose, Chapel Hill, Christ Dismembered, Custodian, Devoidance, Ectasis, Ecosa, Exuminator, Freedom of Fear, Hidden Intent, Holur, I Choose Violence, Kitchen Witch, Lumen Ad Mortem, Omnium. Outsider is missing from this list, but they're on it as well. Putrescent Seepage, Raccoon City, Rockies, Pride and Joy, Storm the Crown, Sun Tzu, and Witch Spit.
Well, outsider late announcement.
Yeah, we had one other band that we were waiting for to see if they could do it.
And
so
we
kept the
quite
space free, and they couldn't do it. So we had a few bands on.
Nice.
Waiting.
Yeah, outsider, they're good. They had a show just a weekend, good score, something like that.
Cranker with Nowhere to Run and Kin.
Yes, yeah. So speaking of Kin, they are part of our gig guide. We'll start getting to the metal punk hardcore gig guide. There's it's pretty much mainly metal and a bit of punk, really. Not a lot of hardcore. It's a little bit, but Friday night is a bit of punk, Left on Scene, Pest Control with Cunt Codes at Broadcast Bar. And then Saturday night, June 13th, Scratch Lines EP launch that we just listened to, Death Tyrant, with Bifurcation and Custodian, who we'll be having on a little bit later on. That's at the Cranker. It's an early show, 3 o'clock. It's an Arvo show, free entry.
Yeah,
so,
that one, yeah.
Is that because there's probably something already booked at the Cranker? It's probably some indie show at the night at Cranker, maybe, who knows?
I don't know, no, fresh.
It's probably so everyone can get down to Jive, so they can catch Kin at Glen, who are playing with Gloom in the Corner, Prompts from Japan.
Are they from Japan?
Yeah, pretty sick. And Heaven's Gates.
Yeah.
Yes, from Melbourne. Nice. And then Broadcast Bar, kind of like your metal, sort of more hard rockish, heavyish, punk, sort of crossover. Mantra, bring in the pop punk, then Shadow Monarchy, Terror Axis, Future Forest, and then a Nirvana tribute band. And then at the Unibar, there is the Sickest 100 after party, which I Choose Violence might even be in that. The Sickest 100 is this Saturday. They got the after party where they're doing the countdown.
All right.
The guys there at Sound Sick, Molly Rocket, Mum's Favourite, and Loot. So that's pretty much a bit of punk, I guess. Indie punk, not your straight up punk. But yeah, so that's but in the count there'll be punk and metal though. So I think it's a little bit like the Triple J Hottest 100 vibe there, but going for nothing but SA. Should be fun. Might have your favourite SA band in that count. But anyway, we'll play a band that's playing this weekend, which is Bifurcation. We'll do. I was going to say Kin, but I was like, no, we'll do Bifurcation first because I've got it right here. Let's do it. Let's get into some heaviness. Cheers, thank you, Ozzy. Very important message. You're listening to Smash on WOW FM, 100.5 FM in SA or wowfm.org around the world. Just then was Custodian. Before that was Kin, and before that was Bifurcation. They're all playing this weekend. We read out the gig guide. Check out your local gig guide. Good shows going on this weekend. We do have I Choose Violence, and it has ticked over 11 o'clock a little while ago. So now we get a bit silly in the WOW studio. And put these guys on the spot. Cam and Michael we have from... Or Cameron, Cam, I don't know. Either or, he's fine with that one. I'm already making up nicknames for these guys. I Choose Violence, yeah. So if you have tuned into Smash recently, you probably see we do stupid things, stupid impersonations. Everyone always gives Steve-O a crack. Do any of you guys do any good impersonations of all of anyone... even other band members. Usually band members do. What was that?
I was trying to do Jordan Peterson / Kermit the Frog, but I don't actually know what it was. I can usually do a good Stitch or Smeagol, but I've kind of I've fucked my vocal cords.
Oh no. What about other band members? Band members usually do good impersonations of other band members.
I can only do one. It's listen.
You knew exactly what it was?
Yeah, that's the secret member of our band. He says it all the time, and he gives us this look and
oh no,
just says same
that
thing.
one word.
Yeah.
Listen. Oh no.
Look. That's it. Serious.
How about you, Cam? Any good impersonations? Any celebrity impersonations? Do we have any jokes?
Nah, I'm not very funny.
Just naturally roll
I
off.
just say dumb shit as it pops into my head. Just
so, how's the banter at shows? Do you kind of talk a bit of shit, or do you just sort of mean angry face, get to it, and let's kill the crowd?
I make a lot of inappropriate jokes on stage usually.
That's always good.
Or make light of what the situations of the songs are about because they're my situations. But so I can make fun of it
because it could be a bit too serious. So you want to make light of it, maybe? Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Seems like a common thing to do. Usually, I'm pretty fucking hammered on stage, so and
don't mind a beverage.
Yeah, I actually haven't.
Do you have a rider demands? Do you have any demands for your rider?
Vodka Sunrise. Yeah, that's all I drink.
Plenty of it. Oh, Vodka Sunrise.
Yeah,
nice.
Just as many of those as I can get. It's usually about 40 per gig. Not in the rider. How much I drink.
40 Vodka Sunrise.
Yeah, I want 40 just lined up on the fucking table. Usually I'll have 2 or 3 in front of me on stage, just.
All right, did you hear that heavy essay?
Yeah, buy me.
Well, look, he's gone out of his way. He's put in a lot of work. There's 27 bands. They all buy you 1 drink. A couple of them buy you 2. There's 40. You'll be able to get 40.
Yeah.
Listen.
Give me your drink riders that I'm supplying for you. Yeah, listen.
We got to make this happen. Yeah, the drink riders are supplying. We're going to make this happen. We want 40 Vodka Sunrises lined up.
On stage.
Or just anyway, even on the bar even. But
yeah.
And
I'll drink them all day. don't put any pingers in them. It is my birthday, but I don't like surprises.
That might be how you get through the whole day, maybe.
Nah, fuck that.
Oh, right. So, yes, you did have good impersonation of the other band members. If you were to play the old fuck, marry, or kill of the other 3 band members.
Kill Jared.
We both feel the same, or we have different?
Oh, I feel mean saying any of the answers to anyone now. We've got a really nice relationship.
It's a tough one.
No, it's Jared is the mum in the band. I call him mum. Yeah. I'm dad just because. Yeah, so I guess I would fuck Jared because he's mum.
Well, there you go. No, wouldn't you marry mum?
Oh yeah, marry him. Fuck. No, fuck him. Oh, fuck Jared. You got married. Oh, that's a hard one. Is it including Cam or just
No, the other three, because there's only three. It's tough.
Shit, that is really
It's got to be
hard.
tough.
I mean, the best traits about Dill and Jake is they're quiet. So I don't want to kill either of them. I have to marry Dill because I've known him longest. Sorry, Jake,
Yes.
dying. I really didn't want to though. That felt bad. We've got a good relationship.
I've just broken up the band. I'm going to tear it down even
We have
further.
said fuck Jared like so many times.
Yeah.
We don't mean it.
Yeah, I've known Jared the longest, so I'll kill him. I'll fuck Dylan. I'll marry Jake.
Yeah, fair enough. Little blood parties.
It's all about the love here at Smash for the fellow bandmates. I Choose Violence. We got them in store. We're still going to try and fit in as much metal, punk, and hardcore. At the moment, we're going to roll with a band that everyone knows. I haven't been playing them much on Smash, so I feel like I should. This is Polaris on Smash. This one's Nightmare. Welcome back to Smash. Going on in the background is Into the Vein with their latest single, Echoes Within. Nice Melbourne band there that we were just talking about in the studio with the boys from I Choose Violence. If you've just joined us, they've been in here. We've been talking about a lot of things. Jokes. Almost broke up the band playing Fuck, Marry and Kill.
Yeah.
Talked about all about the... I enjoy bookings that Michael runs with his mates and stuff, doing humongous shows. And now we're just getting a bit silly talking about shows in the break. We're talking about just the crazy shit that happens at your shows and some the funny stuff happens between the crowd and stuff. You were just saying before, was that a bifurcation show?
It was actually bifurcation were on a show.
Oh, they were playing a show.
Yeah, the show was like black metal one I booked with Clara Ash from Canberra and Descend to Acheron from here.
Ah, yes, yeah.
And Bifurcation filled in for a band. I can't remember who. Someone that pulled out. Maybe In the Burial, actually. So Biff were nice enough to jump on.
Biffy?
Yeah, and they, as I was saying before, they've got like breakdowns and slammy shit in their music and people like to have a bit of fun. And there was a person in the pit at this show throwing down and accidentally hit an old dude, and the old dude got all grumpy and went to go harass the mosher, and it's just fucking pathetic because don't stand in mosh pits or like close to the middle. Or
Did he spill his drink? Did he just stand right there with
he was
his
standing
drink?
cross-armed the whole time and then got hit. So standard,
Pose.
standard like that. Yeah, I don't
So
know.
an old dude got beaten up by a young kid and then, and then got a bit
Essentially.
grumpy.
Yeah.
What's the craziest shit's happened at your show? Have you had to down 40 vodka sunrises all at once, or
Nah.
you haven't done any shoeys, have you? You're not one of those.
No. I'm a pretty hygienic person. so I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
I'm
that.
not. I don't know.
I don't want to drink from where there's heaps of sweat in my fucking foot sweat of all. No.
Well, I don't even like if there's fingerprints on my glass, let alone someone's fucking shoe. Like, come on.
Yeah. No, our shows have been pretty tame. Like, it's all been like everyone's having fun. The worst thing that happened was our first show. One of my friends got a bit carried away moshing, and he like smacked a drink out of his hand.
threw his drink.
And it landed all over our other guitarist, Jake, and all his gear. So it's just
Like pretty much a whole.
and there's
like,
a really
full
good
hand.
photo of it.
So,
You
like,
can
so you
see-
just kind of threw it because he was having fun, or just didn't was through his
No,
arms?
he was throwing his arms and holding a beer. So like, I think that was the
and it went straight, and it's gone straight over the like his gear. Did it?
Yeah.
Just sticky, or is that the worst of it, or was it actually like some damage?
No, there was no damage.
That's okay then.
Our shows are pretty tame. Like, everyone has fun. They all, choose violence sometimes, but not into old men that are standing in corners of rooms.
So like the whole crowd killing type stuff that does or does not happen. You guys kind of don't care, could take it or leave it.
I don't care. If you're at a metal show and that happens,
I mean,
just don't hit kids.
yeah. I mean, I'm kind of all for it. I mean, unless you're like kind of going out of your way and like you're
Yeah, like
like
old
everyone
people in the
knows. I
scene
mean,
used to.
yeah. everyone.
I love those guys, by the way.
They are funny though, like yeah, and you can see it happening. It's funny when you see them come and you know it's going to happen. They
It's funny
stand
when
that
you
spot.
get hit as well, and you're just like, "Fuck, I knew that was coming."
Well, a little bit, yeah. Oh shit, one step back.
Yeah.
But you can see one person stand there, and it's probably about 30 seconds. Like they're just going to get cleaned up. Like
Yeah,
you just know it. They haven't been. This is their first show,
No.
or they're just persistent with getting cleaned up.
I
But.
kind of miss it all. It was always fun, like having like little walls of death and like hate washers and
Well,
shit here.
I didn't mind like the whole. Remember Parkway when we were talking about them earlier when they were good when they used to have people stomping on people's heads, running across heads and things like that.
At the Unibar show, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that type of shit.
cloisters,
Like that stuff's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
like I mean, as long as no one's trying to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, like you kind of go back. You go there. You go there knowing that shit's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Otherwise, just kind of stand in the back. Like,
Even watching people now, when they're thrown down, they're just doing it in their little spot.
Yeah.
No one's ever
see,
like...
because I admit I kind of stick to the back now because I can't be fucked throwing down. But I know I'm like if I get this close, I'm gonna kick you in the face, and I expect it.
Last time I tried was like fit for an autopsy like a year or two ago, and I fell on my fucking ass, and I thought I broke my tailbone. But anyway, it was a long time ago, and it still hurts. Like after almost 2 years.
So you remember you start like nah, I can still feel
every
that.
time I
I'm
sit on my ass, it
not
hurts,
throwing
so
down
fuck
ever
you, fit
again.
for an autopsy. Yeah, no, and I haven't. I just don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
First and last time, basically.
Yeah, no,
Every
I feel
time
like
I hurt myself. Yes.
I feel like there's bands are very kind of there's a divide because you get bands that you wouldn't expect them to be like, oh no, just sit back and hold hands. We don't really want anyone to get hurt here.
Yeah.
But their music's like fucking full on, so it's like yeah, and it's kind of like and then you get like punk bands that aren't even that heavy that are like let's just fucking rip this place apart. Like it's like
Which is cool.
I guess yeah, maybe just do a little bit of research of what you're getting into when you go to a gig and not.
Yeah.
Or just sit at the back until you know what's happening. Take a vibe. Have a bit of an antenna. Like,
Yeah.
and
Move
just a little
off
bit of
once you've
advice for anyone. If it opens up, that's probably not a space for you to
Don't
stand in
walk
the
into
middle.
it.
No.
Which I've seen happen. A few
Yeah.
times.
Oh, I got a bit of room now.
It's nice.
Kicked in the face.
Shit. And then they still don't know, and they get angry.
Yeah, and then and ruins the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen so many times.
But yeah, but to the guys moshing, don't be that dick that goes out of the way and hits people's girlfriends who's just standing there trying to enjoy the gig, because that happens too. Just don't be that guy, and then don't be the guy that's standing too close.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Just don't go to shows.
So you
but if you do buy tickets when they go,
there's a designated area that's about like foot by foot where you can stand. It's safe, and yeah, nah. Metal punk hardcore shows, you got to expect a bit of chaos. We're not there. It's no symphony orchestra or anything. So. Anyway, speaking of chaos, this next band, 8 Count from Melbourne, just released an EP, and they're all about chaos. They are a hardcore band, great hardcore band. This is a brand new song called Doghouse Rules, and we got a little bit more to cram into Smash. We've got the I Choose Violence guys in. We'll try and cram a little bit more in, but enjoy this one. 8 Count on Smash.
8 count.
Oh, going a bit nuts there. That was Down and Out featuring Kellen Quinn. We do have those boys coming in the studio next week. Down and Out, not Kellen Quinn. Don't know what he's doing. He's in the States somewhere. We do... Oh, we'll talk about that. We did have... Just before that, we played I Choose Violence. They're in the studio. We've been repping a lot of them tonight. And 8 Count just before that from their EP that just came out. We don't have much time left here on Smash. It was good to have you boys in. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Michael and Cameron from I Choose Violence. I got to say something. I can't say anything properly because that's just what I am.
ICV.
Before we go though, we did get a text line in, so I missed it. It was earlier. It was when we were trying to think of jokes, and I don't think we came up with any, did we? No, we didn't. Well, this one's a little bit controversial. So why is Metallica the safest band to listen to in an airport? Because I haven't set off a metal detector since 1989. So the Black Album's not metal. I thought that should have been like 91 maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? Anyway, not fans here. Anyway.
No.
So I Choose Violence. So fantastic. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks,
Do have the show
Carlos.
coming up in 2.5 weeks. Absolutely. Get a ticket soon because there's not many left.
No.
They are running out.
Probably at about 100 or less tickets at the
Yeah,
moment, so.
it probably gone in a week or two. So don't miss out and then be that guy of one of the 27 bands or 24 bands. Like, can I get into it? Can I get a ticket? Wait a minute. Can I get on the door list? Anyway, don't be that guy. Just get your tickets. Get in there. I'm John. This has been your weekly dose of metal, punk, and hardcore on Wow FM 100.5. You can stream us on demand, Mixcloud. This will be up there very soon. Thanks again having Michael and Cameron in from iTunes Violence. We're going to get into our old school punk segment. This is kind of a bit hardcore punk, really, but whatever. From 2006. This is the Bronx. This is Shitty Future. Enjoy.